I'm installing my windshield today. Right now what I'm doing, I'm cleaning the perimeter of where it sits. I'm just using Scotch-Brite. I'm just knocking off any of the surface rust, anything loose, and then what I'll do, I'll then blow it off and then use wax and grease remover to clean it, and then I'll lay down my primer. Make sure before you do this, or before you put your window in, before you start laying your urethane, make sure all your little clips are in place, because there may not be enough room after the windshield is installed. This is wax and grease remover. It's just a generic brand. Okay, this is a primer. Huh. I thought it had a swab. I'm gonna have to find something to apply that with. Okay, let's see how well this works. I don't have a brush, so I'm just gonna maybe take this and hopefully just make my own applicator out of it. A little bit more than that. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Okay, now when I'm applying this, I'm only applying it by about a half of an inch. It's actually working kind of okay. I just hope I don't leave any fuzz anywhere. Alright, so I'm just going to let that sit for about 10 minutes, and then I'll go ahead and start laying down my primer, this is the primer. Lay down the bead of urethane. If your vehicle has stops, make sure your stops are in place. I have to go ahead and do these right quick. Not all vehicles have these though. Okay, this is the urethane I'm using, and this is the gun that I'm using. It says made in England on it. I don't have a part number. Maybe that'll help you if you're trying to look for one. That's upside down. That's the primer, or urethane. Urethane, this is the urethane, not the primer. So I'm gonna go ahead and stab it. I already got the tip cut. And here we go. You do have to pop a top back here, but I already done did that. Down here in the very corners where the body's been put together, you want to make sure you put a little bit extra, just because just how it's put together. So that's one thing to know. I'm pretty good with that. Paint stick. All I'm trying to do right now is just make smooth transitions where I would stop and then continue to get more urethane out. It's got an antenna in it, and I'm just taking some tape and taping it up so it don't fall. right down there really good. I'm going to take my paint stick again and I'm going to go around the perimeter to just kind of help build it up. It's really soft. I think that gun really helped, but mainly just the urethane that came out. I used a Dow product last time. I think it was like the 428 plus or something, and it was really hard to squeeze, but this came out pretty good, so pretty happy with this. Right now I'd call that a success.